ask me?
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
All the crazy shit I did tonight. Those would be the best memories. There we are. I just wanna let it go for the night.
All right, guys, it is officially 2025 and it's almost February, so I know I'm a little late to this. I feel like I made some really cool videos that I'm proud of. Today, I think it'd be cool to look back at everything I did in 2024 and maybe a little more behind the scenes, just the stories that happened last year. So cold out here, let's go inside. Also, should we make an IVO? I feel like it's tradition. I'm loving these top-down shots. I feel like it's a music video. All right, so the first video that I did in 2024 was, I was addicted to my iPhone, so I bought this. Okay, so I did end up buying an actual flip phone with an actual keyboard, but this thing is a beast. And I kind of did this because my New Year's resolution of 2024 was to stop being on my phone so much, because I feel like my screen time was crazy. And honestly, at first, it was pretty weird ditching my smartphone and literally just having like an old flip phone. Dang, this is big. Kind of bulky and heavy. So I did this challenge for 7 days and I locked up my iPhone and gave it to my roommate and told him, can you hide this somewhere in the house? 7 days, then I could get it back. I'm down. I feel like I just had so much more time in the day, which honestly gave me a good amount of time to like hang out with my friends or just enjoy being in New York City. My flip phone. The only reason I ditched this is because of like uploading content to Instagram and staying active on Instagram. So it was productive, but in the way that's like my job. So I was like, shoots and taking videos. Like the quality on this was so bad. Also, 2024, we brought back Life Luke and Kelly. Which right now we're not doing a good job of posting, but I feel like that's for a different day. So we posted a lot of videos on Life Luke and Kelly, and if you haven't seen that, the videos I feel like speak for themselves. But one of the most crazy experiences while filming a Life Luke and Kelly video, and I'll link this video in the description. Kelly and I got the idea to build a shelter in the snow. We drive up to somewhere upstate in New York where it's snowing. So like the day is going good. We're making this fort. Honestly, this is not bad. Yeah, it's really inspired by the Rainforest Cafe. And then out of nowhere,
can't leave the car there or be on this property. The cops are on their way.
Should we leave?
Yeah, we should definitely just pack up all our shit. The cops are on their way, so let's go, let's move.
This guy, pretty much it was his property. And he's like, I don't know what you guys were doing back there.
What are you guys doing?
Honestly, it just got late and so we didn't know where else to go. We're super sorry.
I'd hurry up. I mean, I called the cops.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. I don't know the cars. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Kelly, nice to meet you.
Jared. I mean, you gotta be careful up here. You've been a fair way to get yourself shot.
Of course.
Up here, everybody's got guns.
And he ended up being a really cool guy and letting us stay the night. Yeah, I feel like I had to add this story in because it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a pretty vivid memory. So if you guys want to go see that video, it is a good one for sure. Okay, so the next video that I posted was called Instagram Followers Control My Life for 24 hours. That's why I'm trying to get this shot like me holding my phone because that's what was controlling my life. Does that make sense? Pretty much an excuse for me to go around, have fun in New York City. But I feel like it kind of backfired because some of the stuff I ended up doing was like wearing a wig and going out in the public, which was definitely embarrassing for me. But then like, I remember going to the Empire State Building and going on some random ride there. I've been living here for like 3 years and sometimes I'm just inside editing or just forget like I live in a really cool city. So even looking back at this, I'm like, man, I need to go out and do some more cool like New York City things, even if it's like very touristy. This has been one of my favorite purchases of the year, a C-stand. I don't know why, I really like these top-down angles recently. Take the camera, attach it to this little guy, then you got something like that. The next video I filmed was called Traveling 2,500 Miles to Surprise a Stranger, AKA my girlfriend Kyla. And then the whole video was me traveling from New York City to LA to go surprise her. I feel like this is a very ongoing theme of all my videos. It just like kind of went wrong. No.
Where is she going? Is she going to a different beach? Oh, that's not good.
And then I ended up taking like 50 minutes just to walk to where she was. So it was a lot of like back and forth, which really didn't matter because the end surprise was really cool and we got to spend Valentine's Day together.
Wait, what the heck?
And then I guess like behind the scenes, Kyla was obviously like super excited in the video. And then she was kind of like, oh, starting to get a little mad. Cause I literally said I would FaceTime her at like 12. And then I was trying to get to her, you know, before that time. And then it ended up being like 3 or 4 that she was like waiting. So that's definitely my fault. But the next video after that was asking a stranger to be my girlfriend, which I feel like for the stranger series is kind of a bigger deal for some of the people watching. Basically that video was just an excuse for me to fly to LA to hang out with Kyla and do a bunch of fun things.
Keep it coming, keep it coming. Dang, do I trust a girl that doesn't have a little window? How is she allowed to drive? That's
In the car, right?
that's kind of happening.
And then when it came down to like asking Kyla to be my girlfriend,
Since we're like by the lake and it's so romantical and we're making s'mores.
So wait, you're gonna ask me to be your girlfriend?
yeah, I basically told everyone that we've already been dating for a while and now we've been dating for 2 years. So it's going strong. I mean, we're already dating since like Hawaii, one of the first trips we went on when we already knew each other for like 7 months. But you know, I gotta build that engagement, that retention, keep you guys on your toes. Like, what's gonna happen next?
Okay, this one I didn't make a video on, but actually Kelly made a video when he was doing his like 30-day challenge. Basically, he surprised me with a billboard in Times Square.
There we are. Oh, damn, it's so bright, but that's sick.
Which is pretty iconic. That was like the launch of Lolock, Life Luke and Kelly. And the fact that he blindfolded me and we just went to Times Square was kind of crazy.
I realized I got a stash, like dirty mustache this whole video. Maybe I should shave it off while I'm telling a story. That would be kind of funny.
Okay, looks like we're doing it.
Okay, so the next video I did was April Fool's video called The Truth on How I Afford to Live in NYC. Pretty much that video was trying to trick you guys, the audience, and there was one comment in particular that actually sparked that idea. And then I literally made the video out of all the comments, like pretending like I knew how to read stocks or whatever.
Stock market about to be open is when you could actually like start trading, scheming for the next scam, because this is honestly, it's just gambling.
That my dad paid for my rent.
I mean, basically my daddy owns the building. He co-owns the unit that we're currently living in. So shout out dad, but can you send me more money, please? Do you think I could borrow 10K?
Are you drunk?
Dad, I want to eat tonight. I'm not drunk, I'm hungry.
And that had a gambling addiction.
See that red sign over there? Relax.
$100 in 15 seconds. Should I just send it? I'm going black, I'm going black.
Come on, Facebook Marketplace.
And things like that. So honestly, that was a pretty fun video to make. Yeah, and then in the end, obviously I said that it's all fake. This is what literally someone sees when they're like, what does he do for a living? This is the shot. This looks so funny. This is how I'm getting the shot, guys. It's not even my arm. It just still looks fluid. This being my full-time job is so amazing, and I wake up every day and I'm honestly so thankful to be doing this. This was the comment. How is Luke even surviving without even posting one video per week? Honestly, he's got a point. But 2025 Luke is surviving so far every Wednesday, if you can't tell yet, but I'm not promising. I've also gotten very addicted to playing Fortnite. One day Kelly and I were coming from the gym and we're like, we need to be more productive. So then we went to Best Buy and we bought a PS5. And now we play Fortnite quite often. Maybe not the most productive thing. I do things that you enjoy in life. And I enjoy getting a nice dub on a nice Thursday evening. This is literally an excuse for me to play Fortnite while I make this video. Kelly hit me with another surprise. And basically that was to go on a trip to
Iceland.
Is this like a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
When?
Wait, is this the bit? Or this is like...
No, this is legit.
this is how we're actually...
Let's go.
We're going to Iceland!
Gotcha. Killed him. Oh, another guy. Okay. And we went there to film for Kelly's bucket list series, but then I also just filmed there and I have so much footage and like Iceland is literally so beautiful. The last video I posted was the Iceland video. So if you guys are like, oh, I want to know what happened in Iceland, just go watch the last video I posted. I'm hopefully gonna get a dub. Gotcha. Hey, I'm trying to get a Fortnite dub. Hey,
bro.
Get out of the way.
Put some money on my name.
That means I'm addicted. Walk of shame.
But I got first place.
So the next video I did was called My Worst Accident Snowboarding. I think that's what it's called. Basically, like 4 years ago, I hit my head pretty hard the one day I never wore a helmet, and my face got pretty messed up.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's like so out of it, bro.
And ever since that day, I was super scared to go snowboarding. So we got invited to go on this snowboard trip, and there was a lot of like really good people. And then I was just trying to do a basic trick and get over my fear. I ended up actually doing a 360. I've never done that before. A little storytelling, sad but happy ending. Oh gosh. Not in the cowboy boots. This might be super shaky, but we're here in Central Park. Kind of a cold day. At the time, I just filmed another video. It's called A Day in the Life Skating in NYC, which this video actually performed really good. Like it's almost at 1 million, which is cool. So the outcome of that video, I really liked how it turned out. In the very beginning, I explained when I was younger, I broke my leg skating.
What happened to you?
On the skateboard going down the hill.
And by the end of the video, I tore my meniscus. But honestly, I'm getting better. Look, I'm biking right now. And looking back, I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to tear my meniscus, but you live and you learn. Sheesh. Little Central Park day with the boo. Also, Kyla's visiting, which brings me to the next video, snowboarding with a stranger, AKA Kyla.
I remember that crazy surprise. And what was it?
Turn around, the surprise. No, behind me. Bye. This is the surprise.
Walmart.
Went on this trip to, go snowboarding, but also to stay at a really
nice
cool
resort.
that just had a cool pool, but it was kind of overpriced.
I feel like we've seen a lot of cool places. So this one is very mid.
And then we went snowboarding. Kyla's getting pretty good at snowboarding. Maybe we'll have to
was
do
so
another
bad at
trip. I mean, you're pretty good for like 3 times.
Damn, Kyla's. Oh. Damn. Nice.
Well, I had the best teacher ever.
Oh.
And then I also remember that we went sledding behind the car.
So stupid. Go faster.
And then Kyla almost crashed the car, and then we got in a slight tussle.
That was the first time I ever drifted a car.
Yeah, and then she was like, "You don't trust me?" And I was like, no, because you almost just crashed in the pool. And she's like, why can you go fast and I can't go fast? But that was pretty fun. Kyla on the cam. The next video I did was called I Left NYC for this. It was the video where ChatGPT controlled my vacation. I asked ChatGPT, where should we go? It said,
Dominican Republic? Oh my God, I don't even know where that is.
so I was like, all right. Next morning, we took off. We went to the Dominican. And then that video was like super unplanned, unscripted. Like,
Guys, we booked no hotel because we literally booked this trip last night.
we're just gonna show up, find an Airbnb.
Hey there, welcome to the last minute Airbnb we found. We got denied twice, but then this one, we were like, please, last minute. And then she was like, okay, you guys can stay.
And then it happened to be that we found this Uber driver. Shout out Felipe.
Felipe, do you want to come to the water park with us? We're filming a YouTube video.
That kind of changed the narrative of the story of like, now we have this bond with Luke and Felipe as they roam around the Dominican and sail the ocean. And basically I paid him to hang out with me. That is one of my favorite videos. I feel like the cinematics are really good in it. And I took a lot of time to edit that and very proud of that video. You think this would break? Yo, don't expose me, just come right here. So, the next video, this is really uncomfortable. The next memory I have is with Red Bull. Basically, Kelly, Colt, and I signed up to be homeless for 10 days. It was called Red Bull Can You Make It? They took our wallet, they took our phone. We had no food. We just had Red Bull cans, and we had to trade the Red Bull cans for currency to get food.
We'll give you Red Bull if you want to buy us something from the store. Yeah, not a problem. Come over.
Thank you.
Really? Oh my gosh, thank you.
Shelter
Thank you so much for having us.
This is where we got to stay. It's like kind of like their top floor.
and travel all the way from Copenhagen to Berlin. Oh,
And then basically every night it was something like this. It was like, we're in a park. Let's set up the tent right here.
All right, we're in the tent. This is our first night. How you feeling?
You know, I'm a picky pillow guy, so this pillow's hurting my neck.
That 10 days was super hard. I saved like so much money because we didn't buy food and everything, but I was honestly like so hungry, so tired. We were carrying like 50-pound bags and my meniscus was actually torn during that. Oh, look at that guy on the unicycle.
Whoa, that's probably a terrible shot, but that's pretty cool.
We actually did it, surprisingly. Everyone thought we weren't gonna do it. It was a pretty fun journey.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that's a selfie. Sheesh. The next memory, this isn't really a video that I made, but we posted on the Life Luke and Kelly channel when we went to Switzerland and we saw our old friend Fabian. If you're OG, you know Fabian, the legendary heel flip god. It was honestly one of the prettiest places I've ever been. Everything was just so gorgeous. Had great IVLs. Oh, we did a rope swing. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, 3, 2, 1. See you, boys. Oh! Oh my God! That was sketch, but honestly, it was like pretty cool. What do you think? This one's by Picasso. Okay, to be honest, no disrespect, but I feel like I could have made this. Okay, that one is cool. It's literally just a bike on the wall. This place is trippy. Whoa. All right, we made it here to the museum. The next video we did was we went on a date in NYC. You remember that one? I feel like we should have came here.
Yeah.
Because everything we tried to do in that video,
It failed.
it just failed, which is kind of the ongoing theme, but we went on a date controlled by...
Myself and ChatGPT have worked together and planned the ultimate day for Kyla and Luke.
And then everything we went to, like a sculpture or whatever,
It was just in a different city. Like most of it was in San Francisco.
I looked it up. I think it's in San Francisco.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
We should have just came here. We're kind of on a date right now. Low
Should we
key.
kiss?
Whoa, that was on camera, bro.
So the next video I did was how I afford to live in New York City.
And I basically just gave more of the behind the scenes look of the different things that help me pay my rent, just be able to live in New York City. And the video I said is for like a younger Luke watching if they want to do YouTube or some type of creative career. I wanted to give some inspiration that it is possible to do something, or more than at least I thought when I was little. I would not think I would be making YouTube videos here in New York City.
And the next video I did was turning my Crocs into a skateboard.
The skateboard Crocs are finished.
Honestly, someone just sent me a DM of turning his Crocs into a skateboard, and if you've watched the channel, you know I always wear Crocs. I was like, I gotta try this.
Actually really excited. Should I do sports mode? Fits pretty good. Oh, it might take some getting used to. Luckily, I can kind of roller skate.
Thing about that video, I think the highlight was just seeing this pothole like in the middle of the street that I was like, how is this here?
Wait, let me hit this real quick. This is an NBD right here.
Besides that, we took it to the skate park, got a couple tricks, and then they broke.
No!
This is random, but every time I come outside, I really just appreciate living in New York City. Like, am I saying that right? Okay, whatever. This is the next shot. Little tripod action on the couch. The next video I did was basically just doing things to impress my roommates. This was one of those videos where the day before, 2 days before, I was like, oh, this will be a funny video. Let's just film it. And I feel like for the most part, it turned out pretty good. But looking back, I'm like, oh, some of it is kind of cringy, like putting on makeup. I was like, what am I doing? And then it was kind of like just kind of awkward showing everyone.
You did this yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, I know rent's a lot, but like there has to be better ways to get views on the channel, no?
It's funny for the content, but oh my God, do I really want to put this online of me putting on makeup? That's my first thought when I'm thinking of that video. Putting the drum set, like that was such a hassle too, of going to Guitar Center, renting out a drum set just for that one shot. It was honestly really funny and honestly looked so good in Ari's room, but that lasted about 20 minutes and then I'm like, all right, well, now I gotta go return it. I said that I bought it, but obviously I was kind of just saying that for the camera. I did not buy it, I just rented it for the day. We have this random beer pong table out here. I filled a cup with water. I'm gonna see while I'm telling a story if I can make it in. Okay, so the next video that I filmed,
gosh, so bad. Was another stranger video. You guys love the stranger videos. I also love making the stranger videos, which is with Kyla, obviously. Shoot. But this time I was going on a trip with my family to Hawaii, and then I was like, can I bring Kyla? And they're like, yeah. That's one. And let's keep going. Honestly, my parents never want to be in the videos, but now I'm kind of just like, oh, it's cool to look back on.
It's a little cold.
Now it's raining. Just for the memories. I know my parents are watching this, so shout out my parents. Oh, that's two. That one we stayed at a really cool Airbnb right on the beach. My cousins came, so a lot of my family from Hawaii met Kyla. Kyla's a babysitter. Dang, Kyla doing her babysitting duties. And it's funny because everyone calls her Kylie for some reason.
All the kids love you more.
They do, but they don't even know your name. Really? Guys, who do you like better, Kayla or Luke? Both. We went like zip lining. I think that video I said to be continued at the end, but I just feel like I don't have enough footage to make a part 2. All right, let's see if we can make one more. Oh, look at how many ping pong balls. This is actually such a funny shot. Like imagine you're watching me from the other side. Your unemployed friend on a Tuesday. Oh.
We made it to Abiko Curry House, one of my favorite spots in NYC. But speaking of food, eating fish for 7 days, which was a very tough video. It was funny looking at the footage, but just I hate fish. So like making that video, I was eating fish every day. I'm just not a fish guy, especially I learned salmon, not my friend. So today we got pork. You thought I would say fish? But that video was fun, especially when we went fishing. We just went on like a random charter, and then we thought we'd catch fish, but we just caught sharks.
That was pretty good. The next video I posted was when I convinced Kyla, Kelly, and Ashley to go to Costa Rica. Basically, this was a super last minute trip.
All right, we'll go.
Kyla and I were kind of planning it for a bit. Like we actually bought all the tickets and everything the night before.
Double date in Costa Rica. And then they ended up booking their flights within that hour.
I feel like the video speaks for itself. It was just so fun being able to go with Kelly and Ashley and Kyla and just go explore somewhere we've never been. And I also love Airbnbs. I booked these 2 crazy Airbnbs, and then the treehouse one was probably the nicest Airbnb I've ever stayed at. Honestly, such a vibe to be in this little treehouse and have a hot tub and look over the forest. That one was also super sick. Ugh, I feel like I'm just getting shots and doing chores around the house. The next video that I filmed was also in Costa Rica, kind of like a part 2, I guess, to the last Costa Rica video that we did with Kelly and Ashley. But this time it was just Kyla and I, and we a lot of last minute things, but we decided to go to a place called Santa Teresa, which honestly is now one of my favorite places I've been.
It's better than Hawaii.
This is like Hawaii on steroids.
I've never experienced anything like this.
But it just looks so majestic.
So pretty.
And the video we made there was kind of like a behind the scenes look of how we make these adventure vlogs. And the whole point of the video was like all the things you kind of don't see when making these videos. And the end goal was to make a montage, which was then my next video. And it was basically like a 2-minute highlight tape of Costa Rica. That honestly turned out pretty sick. That was for the shots. I'm not even doing laundry. These are already clean. The next video that I filmed was my brother coming to visit me in New York City. I don't get to see my brother as much. It was just really cool to hang out with him. A lot of people commented like, oh, this makes me miss my brother, or like a lot of emotional comments. Making this video even made me like almost want to tear up or something like that. It was cool being able to hang out with him and have a bunch of these videos to look back on or share with each other when we're older. Then after that, I flew back home for this guy. Pretty much we did the annual Do What Excites road trip. Such a fun time. I feel like I just show up and hop in the bus, just go wherever Kelly wants to go or wherever the road trip takes us. And this year I just recorded a lot of the moments on my iPhone. So many things happened, so many funny things.
No way. Ah!
The 1 chip challenge, let's do it.
Holy
There's like a fire in my fucking, oh my God.
2025, will there be another road trip? Who knows?
I actually posted a sit down, like asking you guys for advice. Originally I said I was gonna delete it in 24 hours, but basically I was just asking on moving forward what kind of videos you guys wanna see. Thank you guys so much for all the feedback. I actually got so many responses. Like when I say there's so many, I'm literally scrolling and this just goes on for days. So awesome that I have this community and like-minded people that feel some type of way after watching my videos. So I have a lot of this data that I've been putting together and figuring out like types of videos that you guys want to see and the ones that I want to make. So that brings me to kind of the end of the year. The last couple videos that I posted were my surgery videos, which started like kind of in the beginning of the year. I feel like you got to watch this series if you want to know more about what happened. But basically I tore my meniscus skating and it was just a long time recovering and flying 5 hours to get surgery, vlogged going to get surgery, and then the aftermath of that, flying first class, and then now coming back to New York. For everyone that's commented, gotten something from No Pressure, or just watched one of my videos, I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you guys for an awesome year, 2024. It's cool to look back on. But 2025, let's go make some more stories. Till the next video, thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe next Wednesday, we'll see ya. Oh my God.
Dude, do it with me!